You get too close to another ship with a full rigged ship, you're going to entangle each other, and the rules in the Black Seas represent that pretty well. But I think there's a little bit of extra oomph we can add to the rule, and so today we're going to talk about damage that can happen when you entangle a ship. Stay tuned. Alright, so when two ships would entangle, they're not usually slowly drifting together, right, and kind of getting knotted up. No, actually what's usually happening is the two ships are going at speed, sometimes in the opposite direction, sometimes the same direction. The problem is the parts of the ship that are being entangled are not the hull. They're small. They're yard arms, their mast, the bowsprit, all the rigging that can happen. That's not designed to take a lot of abuse. So when two ships entangle, they really should take damage. Since in the Black Seas game, they don't track rigging or sail damage separate from hull damage. They lump it all together. In fact, they don't do crew damage separately either. Some sea games, especially like Wooden Ships and Our Men, the old hex and cardboard chit versions, you track damage to all three separately. Matter of fact, on each side of the ship when it comes to guns. But here in Black Seas, it's all lumped together in this nebulous hull points, right? There's nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. But to reflect the reality that when you have a sailing ship entangle with another at speed, there's going to be some ripping that happens. And so the ship should take a little bit of damage to reflect this. Arguably, there might take a little more damage, but let's keep it simple. Okay, so what is the rule? Well, it's really simple. Okay, basically, when two ships entangle, they're going to do damage to each other based on the ship's size. Okay, so a small ship is going to do 1 point of damage to any ship it entangles. Okay. A medium ship is going to do 2 points of damage to anything that it entangles. Large, 3 points. Extra large, 4 points. It's just a straight flat amount there. So if a extra large ship entangles with the frigate takes 4, and the extra large ship takes 2, because the ship size is what determines the damage to the other ship. Okay. The reason for that is that the rigging and the masts and yard arms are larger on these larger ships, and so they can take a little more abuse. But there's more mass and momentum in those larger ships as it moves through and starts acting on these smaller, more lightly equipped or lighter ships. So it has a chance of doing more damage. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does a little bit, and it reflects the fact that damage does occur when you're entangled. Matter of fact, when you're cutting yourself free, you're literally cutting yourself free. These aren't just simply the two crews trying to maneuver to get out of entangle. They're literally cutting the things free that need to so that the ships can pass. So you are doing damage. So instead of doing the damage when it's cut, just do the damage immediately when it happens. When these large forces are actually acting on the ship, it reflects, I think, favorably compared to reality. So what do you guys think? Just comment below. Let's discuss this as an optional rule, potentially to add to your own games. I think it's useful. Definitely makes you think twice about getting your small ships entangled, especially in the case of your lighter ones, because you're going to take more damage as a proportion of your ship's size or hull points. So. Alright, well, thank you very much for sticking with me. Share, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.